2, 1. Hey, it's Geriatric Jackson here, your favorite Rick and Morty character, coming at you live from the official podcast. Big fan of you guys. Hope you guys are also a big fan of me. I'm also a big fan of Andrew. What's up, Andrew?
Hi. How we doing?
Yeah, I'm not bad. How are you?
Jackson, do the intro.
All right, hello. It's Game Awards week. Let's talk about the Game Awards. What's everyone's game of the year?
Probably the Minecraft movie for best adaptation.
Yeah, my favorite.
What's the nominees?
It's Jack Black.
An embarrassing pile of dog shit. Oh God, let me look it up real quick. But I know this is the big one where people are complaining.
What are they complaining about? Game of the year?
Okay, so best adaptation, which means like, TV shows or movies based off games.
Right,
Here's what they put. A Minecraft movie, which I guess you have to put out of obligation because that movie was ass. Devil May Cry, which I've heard mixed things. Some people like it, some people didn't. Splinter Cell Death Watch, which no one has ever heard of ever, doesn't exist. The Last of Us season
movie adaptations.
Yeah, they're movies or TV shows or anime. So Splinter Cell Death Watch, then Last of Us season 2, which okay, fine, I'll agree.
Exists.
And then Until Dawn, that movie that everyone hated.
Yeah.
And here's the question: where's Sonic the Hedgehog 3? The one that people liked and loved and was good.
Oh my God, are we gonna have a Sonic moment right now?
Sure.
So did that come out this year?
Yes, it came out in contention for the awards. It came out within the nomination period, and yet it's not nominated.
Yeah, but when was Sonic invented?
Oh God, fuck. That's it.
Not this year.
That's the secret sauce I was missing in this argument. You're right. Shit.
Did Chris Chan just not vote hard enough?
Yeah, what? That is pretty surprising.
It's extremely fucking surprising, in my opinion.
Yeah, because everyone who's watched that movie like agrees that the Sonic. Even Kaya liked the Sonic movies, didn't you?
Yeah, I liked them. And
Is this one of those awards ceremonies where like they just nominate their friends? Like, who the fuck is watching Devil May Cry anime?
Oh well, yeah. I mean,
yeah, it has to be.
Death Stranding 2 is in like every category.
Again, why is Until Dawn on there when everyone unanimously agreed it was actual horse shit and no one liked it? It's insane, utterly insane. Oh well.
I mean, what else?
Until Dawn, the zombie movie,
yeah, which had nothing to do with
Devil
the video
May Cry's
game whatsoever. Yeah.
I guess maybe they can't put
Splinter Cell
Death Watch, which I have never heard of, and I don't think anyone has heard of.
Let me see what this looks like.
Maybe they couldn't put Sonic there because it was way better than any of the movie shows and stuff here.
And it would
just
win.
Look embarrassing.
I think there's a genuine conspiracy theory to be had that they want the Minecraft movie to win, and if they put the Sonic movie on there, Sonic would make too strong of a case to win over it.
Yeah, they want Jack Black on the stage or something.
Honestly, to get Jack Black to the awards ceremony, that might be the.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
that makes sense. So they pit Jack Black against like the Special Olympics of.
I don't think it's too far out to think that's what happened. They put him against a bunch of things he's definitely not going to lose against. Whereas Sonic, maybe he'd have a good chance of losing.
Maybe Jeff Keighley was having a romantic affair with Sonic as well, and it went messy, so he can't be at the show as well. Many options.
Well, if they got the
reasons.
Sonic movie though, they would have Keanu Reeves there to give his wholesome big chungus acceptance speech.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Who knows?
He would say,
I think the Game Awards, as much as I hate to say it, I think the Game Awards are slowly starting to go the route of all the other big awards where it's like they're becoming too corporate and no one agrees with a lot of their decisions, and it's like, who cares by this point?
They've always been that. They've always been that way.
Yeah, but there was a level. There was a level they used to have of at least being connected to the gaming community, but now it's like, who cares? Who gives a shit?
If they were truly connected to the gaming community, there'd be a best goon material category here, but I'm not seeing that anywhere.
You're not wrong.
That's Rule 34.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, best Rule 34 of Jeff Keighley.
I would dominate that category.
I know you would.
Game
of the year, though, we have Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2.
Deserved.
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Deserved.
Hades 2.
I've
Hollow
told
Knight
it's
Silk
deserved.
Song, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
I would say all of those, except that I'm going to take a controversial opinion, Silk Song. because I think Silksong is more hype than actual game. Like, people were super hyped for it, and then it came out, and everyone was like, oh, it's good. The end.
Wait, so you think it deserves it the most?
No, the least. I think Silksong deserves it the least. All the
I
others
feel like
were
that,
Elden Ring?
I felt that exact way over Death Stranding 2. Like, I feel like there was hype leading up to it, but then once it came out, I was really surprised at how quickly it just kind of faded into.
I agree with you as
about it.
well. I agree with you as well. I think Claire Obscure would probably be the winner here if I had to pick one. I think it's the most, like, not
It's had
only
the most momentum
good
throughout
game,
the
but
year.
people
Yeah.
are still talking about it and telling how it's like a masterpiece and shit.
Yeah, it's the one I like the most from this list. Hades
Mhm.
2 and Donkey Kong Bonanza, I would also be fine with, but
Mhm.
These two
yeah,
came out
Expedition
this
33.
year?
Hades 2
It
came
was
out like
in
a
early
month ago.
access.
Like, it's pretty new. Yeah.
No, but it was in early access, like from last year. So I don't know.
Right.
How
Yeah,
that
I don't know
works.
if you guys heard me, but I was asking, where's Elden Ring?
You mean the DLC?
No, he means
No,
Elden
just
Ring.
a game. I mean,
Oh.
I thought it's tradition at this point.
Yeah.
Kai has played it this year, so it counts.
Yeah, Kaya's radar is a few years behind. That's right. Pretty strong
can
year.
they just ban Kojima? Can
Oh,
the
shut
bouncers
up.
be told to keep him out?
Oh, fuck you.
Go away.
No, Death Stranding 2 is
go
good. I'm
away.
playing it. It's good. I don't think it's Game of the Year good, but it
No,
is
Go
good.
home. You're not welcome at this establishment, Mr. Kojima. That's what my bouncers would tell him. Get out of here.
It's nominated in every category, basically. I'm clicking through right now.
That's fine.
How many dicks did he suck in Hollywood?
Just Jeff's.
Or maybe he makes good games. I don't know. Crazy.
No.
Strange, even.
No, that's
Nah.
ridiculous.
I don't think it's Game of the Year. I think Claire Obscure or Donkey Kong Bonanza is probably better, especially for a mass audience, but it's not bad. It's not a bad game. Well,
Regardless of whatever game wins Game of the Year, Kojima is still going to go up on that stage and accept the award for it.
thank you for nominating me for Silksong. I appreciate
Yeah.
it. I brought here Norman Reedus to talk about how much fun it was. Yeah, the games this year are quality, but there's not many of them. A lot of these categories are the same 7 or 8 games over and over and over again.
Yeah, pretty much. But I feel like it's been a pretty strong year for video games, honestly. I've had a lot of fun this year and almost exclusively in the AA space. I don't know if there's been a single AAA that I've really loved this year, apart from maybe Donkey Kong Bonanza. But even that, I've kind of, again, I had those like issues with the repetitiveness of the gameplay. So I don't know if I would put it up at the upper echelon of games that I've played this year. Whereas like, yeah, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silksong, Claire Obscure, which I know feels like AAA but is AA. And then there's just a bunch of indies that I've been playing this year that I fucking love, like Water Park Simulator. Where's the Water Park Simulator nod?
I mean, these award shows are always, on the whole, just a waste of time. There's nothing to get anything except a brand to slap onto your box art. Oh, look, we won Game of the Year, Game of the Award nominee. Like, okay, great.
I found it. It's under best mobile game, Andrew.
Oh
If you
my
click on
God.
best mobile game.
The Game Awards
Sonic
are
Rumble's
real.
in there.
They're the only thing that matters.
Sonic Rumble's in there.
Wow, there he is, and that horse girl game that everyone likes the hot anime girls in it, but then you read the reviews and everyone's like, this game is boring. I don't want to be playing it.
What is it?
Uma Musume. Pretty Derby. It's the horse. You've probably seen pictures of it without knowing. It's all the horse
Pretty
anime
Derby.
girls.
No.
What?
You own horse girls?
You do, and you race them on a track. At the end.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's the current Gunnar game. It's the Genshin Impact of right now, or the
so it's
ZZZ. It's the same exact thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a
Another
gotcha.
gotcha.
And it's, oh, look, this anime girl that's exactly the same as every single other anime girl except one personality quirk is totally special and interesting. I totally care.
She's a horse.
She's a horse.
It's like anime My Little Pony then.
I hate anime fans. I really do. They're the easiest fan base to
Whoa.
manipulate.
Well,
How
Relax a
dare
little.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This self-hatred isn't healthy, Andrew.
That's right. I watched 10 animes this weekend. I forgot to mention all of them back to back on different monitors. I pulled up One Punch Man season 3, then Jujutsu Kaisen, then what's the other one? The Demon Slayer. That one.
forgot Mario Kart World came out this year.
That was another one that kind of fell
was
off. You would
fun.
think Mario Kart would be huge, but people aren't playing it or talking about it.
Yeah.
I don't think it was
Not
Game
at
of the
all.
Year material.
Probably not.
Maybe most overpriced
No.
game of the
Mhm.
year.
Well, the one that
I'll
I
give it to
like
that.
here a lot that makes me giggle and kick my feet is my favorite category is always best ongoing. That's the award where it's like, oh, this game stuck around and added new content and updates and it loves its players. Because there's always at least one in there that it's like, no, they don't. Jackson, you remember when Destiny 2 was nominated in best ongoing?
Yeah.
So the one this year that makes me giggle really hard, you've got Final Fantasy 14. Okay, fine. Fortnite. Okay, fine. Marvel Rivals. Okay, fine. No Man's Sky, which definitely should win because they had that entire turnaround story. And then Helldivers 2. The game that every single player of that game says is shitting on the player base and making horrible decisions, and no one has fun with it anymore for the last year.
Really? Kaya
Yeah.
loves it.
Really?
Huh? Oh, I like it with friends. It's okay. There isn't much to do in it at all.
Yeah, and they've
It's the
done a
kind
bunch of
game you
updates.
go into and you just. It's a fun game to get highway hypnosis and just talk to your friends about life. That's it. It's great for that. Other than that, I have update though, a good update.
Hmm.
I found Elden Ring, you guys. Best
thank
multiplayer, Elden Ring Night Rain.
Oh, thank
the world
God.
is okay again.
Whoa!
Yes.
You mean Night
Perfect.
Rain? That game that everyone played for a month and then forgot even existed, exactly like I said would happen. That's
You watch
crazy.
your mouth, Andrew. You watch your fucking mouth because 5 or 6 years from now, I'm gonna play that and get really into it. Okay.
When
It's
the
on my bucket
servers
list,
when
damn
the
it.
servers are shut down and you can't even
Yes,
play it
yeah.
anymore.
Yeah. Once
Hell
a fucking
yeah.
Redditor runs a private server and I have to suck up to the asshole to get an invite. Then I'll get really into it.
Oh God.
When
I-
FromSoft gets sold to fucking Valve or something.
Yeah. It's oh God. Oh, I hate the modern gaming thing. I hate that games now have a time limit when it's a big studio. You have 3 months to enjoy it and then they fuck it up. It's how it always is now.
You know what I love? Speaking on that topic, you guys remember Don't Kill Games or Stop Killing Games or whatever that campaign was? Remember?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That YouTuber started it? Well, I don't know if... Did we ever talk about the update on that, by the way?
There's been a lot of updates on it, but maybe not the one you're specifying.
Did they
Well,
stop killing games?
No. Well, they voted
Oh.
on it. You guys know how European countries have those cutesy little government sites where it's like change.org, but the government...
Mhm.
This is official, you guys. The government has to respond. Like, if enough people sign this, the government has to respond.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, the government has to respond by law, but the government can just tell you, LOL, no. And that's what happens. They said, hey, could you make it so companies can't just charge like $120 for a deluxe edition of a game and then like 2 years later shut the servers down? And the government looked at the petition and said, no. Go fuck yourself. Why don't you hang yourself, you fucking losers?
Oh,
And
you
that was
mean
the
the
end of it, by
government
the way, so
sided
there you
with
go.
corporations? That's fucked up. I can't believe it. Why would they ever do
That
that?
was that was my favorite moment under best government decision of the year.
Best government petition.
It's always with these petitions, I swear to God, Europeans do it a lot, where they like vote for something like, hey, could the government maybe not ass rape us just this bad? And the government goes, no, we're still going to do it. But hey,
We love ass
What-
raping.
Mm.
what matters is that you got to vote and we said no. So you had a voice, technically. Oh, gee, thanks. So
Democracy
Still
in
not getting-
action.
anyway, would have been
Whoopee.
nice if, every company was forced to give you the server code to download and host on your own on your like fucking Raspberry Pi, but we don't get to live in a nice world.
Yeah.
Sorry for spurging out there.
It's all right. I just I go in with the understanding with multiplayer games that if I'm buying it now, it's kind of just like on loan. I know it's a bad thing, but I'm also not. I don't know. I know that it costs money to host servers and shit. So if no one's playing eventually, then they're gonna have to shut it down.
Yeah, I get that, but why not give us the server?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Give
They
us the
absolutely
server
should do
download.
that. Yeah.
Even Minecraft, like the world's biggest game still, or at least top 3, right? Even they let you host your own thing. Even Bedrock Edition now allows you to host your own servers. So even I guess they still technically could do everything in their power.
Yeah,
to take the
I was
game
gonna
from
say
you and
that
prevent
with-
you from
with how
playing, but
many-
still.
With how many kids are getting groomed on Minecraft and Roblox, they should probably stop that as well. Should stop giving like custom abilities to host private servers and stuff.
Oh yeah, great.
Dangerous.
Yes, it should all be. Microsoft has been giving us too much freedom, actually.
Yeah, less freedom. Less
What is
freedom,
his name?
please.
Sundar Pichai, please step in. I don't like this. He should come to my house specifically and break my Raspberry Pi with a hammer.
He should have to approve himself every single server and grooming situation in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Oh, my neck.
You sucking dicks too hard?
Right, geezer.
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck.
he's old.
I'm getting old, man. I'm getting old. I'm almost 30.
I don't know what any of these best esport athletes are, nor do I care. Most anticipated game, Grand Theft Auto 6. I guess if you...
Yeah. What are you
How
going
are
to
you even
nominate
nominated
against
for
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess The
most-
Witcher 4 is pretty big, but I don't know if it's that big.
No, Grand Theft Auto 6, what are you going to nominate against that? There's nothing. Utterly
I'm
nothing.
surprised. I'm
007
surprised it
First
wasn't.
Flight.
Oh, I'm pretty excited.
I mean,
about
that
yeah.
game does look cool, but again, for this award, this is just, hey, we gave Grand Theft Auto 6 an award. Like, there's no nominations against it. I'm sorry. There's no way it loses.
I feel like the second most anticipated game in that list behind Grand Theft Auto 6 is probably Resident Evil Requiem. I feel like I've
Probably.
heard way more hype behind that than The Witcher 4.
Never
That
heard
might
of it.
be
Yeah.
illusion.
So I'm gonna just do a quick little fun comparison here. Hang on a second. Just for my own. Resident Evil 9 is the trailer, right? The new one, right?
Yeah, the Q turns into a 9.
Yeah, Requiem.
Requiem.
So let me just double check my homework real quick. Let me check my notes. Okay, so Resident Evil Requiem had a trailer released on Resident Evil's YouTube channel 5 months ago, right? It has 4 million views right now. The real 4 million views. It's pretty good. Grand Theft Auto 6 released its second trailer 6 months ago. Not even the first one, reveal one. 140 million views.
Pathetic.
There's no nominations against Grand Theft Auto 6. This is a worthless category. There's no point.
Yeah, they should really just give
Yeah.
it Game of the Year this year, just to get it out of the way.
Honestly, yeah.
But just out of curiosity, how many does the Witcher 4 announcement trailer have?
Probably 145 million. Let's find out.
You know how badly that franchise fucked itself giving Netflix the rights to a TV show? The only time I ever hear The Witcher now is a negative connotation for what they did to the Superman guy
Yeah, Henry Cavill.
and for how bad the show is now.
they
Yeah, Henry
hurt
Cavill.
his feelings.
Well, I mean, I'm not a simp for him, but like, didn't they kick him off because he apparently cared too much about the integrity of the franchise or something?
Yeah, where does he get off caring about the stuff that he's producing?
Yeah, fuck that guy. He should just
You know
make
what?
slop and get a paycheck.
He left himself. I don't blame him. All I hear about that show now on Netflix is negative. The only connotation I hear of The Witcher now is a negative connotation to Netflix slop. Like, The Witcher in my mind just sounds negative now. Like, it did active brand damage, in my opinion, to
Well-
the whole franchise.
Well, it's back, baby, because 11 months ago, the Witcher 4 reveal trailer came out, and it has 5 million views. Let's give it up for The Witcher 4, Grand Theft Auto 6 contender, baby.
They are up there.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
pretty good. I mean, it's 5
That
million.
is pretty
I feel
Nothing
bad,
is gonna
man.
beat GTA. That's not fair to compare.
Yeah, it's not
Exactly.
fair.
Well, what's funny to me, what's really funny to me, I want to actually see something real quick. Yeah, so you remember when everyone was bitching about Silk Song and how that was going to ruin the game industry when it came out for other launch titles around that window, and people were writing dissertations like, oh, it's not fair. I must compete against the Silk Song. What are you going to do when Grand Theft Auto comes out? When the entire
kill
gaming
yourself.
world is only playing that. And I mean everyone plays Grand Theft Auto. Like, you're done.
Yeah, I mean, did the Grand Theft Auto just I think delayed from middle of the year to the end of next year now. They
Maybe.
delayed anyway in the last few weeks, and again, like all the developers were like, "Fuck, now I got to move my game from
Yeah.
the end of last year." Like, it's probably going to just be a nuclear bomb going off in like September of next year, where there's no games at all released within that month because they're all
Yeah.
afraid of GTA. It's such a like wild phenomenon.
They should fuck with people and every month announce a randomized release date just to piss people off.
Yeah.
They just have no games released at all next year.
It's coming out tomorrow. And then the next
Bait and
day, oh,
switch.
wait, sorry, we meant next year. Sorry about that. Whoops. Fucking pandemonium.
Yeah,
People would crash their goddamn cars into Walmart parking lots to get it.
I wonder
Who
what
owns
though,
Rockstar
because
now? Is it Take-Two?
yeah, it's
Sorry.
Take-Two.
Yeah,
It's
they've always
Take-Two.
owned it. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I wonder like if it's at all a possibility if Take-Two is aiming so understandably high for the game, Grand Theft Auto, where it's just like it somehow fails to meet the expectations, like sales wise. Because there's so much, like, how do you even calculate
Well,
like
how much-
what kind of level you need to get to for success for this series?
So here's the thing. Grand Theft Auto 6's budget, wasn't there, and I just Googled it, wasn't there a rumor it was like $1 billion potentially, give or take?
Yeah, man, that's
Over the
crazy.
time they've spent. Here's the thing, though, they're going to generate so much more than that, not because of the game launch, but because of the continuing player base. Think how many people poured money into the Grand Theft Auto 5 card sharks and all that shit, all the online stuff that they bought with money. That's where they're going to make their costs back. You know?
Well,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be all online.
So
That's what I
they're
was
not
just thinking,
looking.
Should I maybe add Take-Two stock to my stock portfolio?
Yeah. They're not looking at all at launch stuff. They're not going to consider if it undersells as like, oh, whatever. They're just going to look long term. I mean, even so, fucking Grand Theft Auto 5 made $500 million in its first week. So we'll be all right.
That seems okay. So I'm assuming they're pricing it at $70, if not more. It's got to be $70. But regardless, let's say
Mhm.
conservatively that they've spent $1 billion on making the game, so they need to sell 14.2 million copies to break even, which I think is going to be ridiculous. They'll probably do that in the first week.
Oh, they definitely will. I got more stats here. Grand Theft Auto 5 cost $260 million to make and has so far made $6 billion. I think they'll be fine. They'll be
Man,
okay.
they made enough to fund the next 6 GTAs just off that one alone.
Yeah, they did. I
Yeah,
think they'll be
really.
okay.
Oh my god, dude.
By the way,
Take-
apparently I
take-
beat myself to the punch. I already own Take-Two stock.
Good for you.
I think I bought it when they announced it was getting delayed and the stock fell by a little bit. That's when
yeah.
I bought the dip, I think.
Always bet on Take-Two.
Always take
This
two
is not financial
stacks of
advice.
Take two stock. That's right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ooh, it's rallying
know.
though. I should buy some. Shit.
Yeah,
it's
buy high, buy
rallying.
high.
No.
Buy
Fuck.
high, sell the dip. Wait, I'll
Yeah,
take your
so-
stocks when it
Damn.
dips.
If you bought stock in Take Two when Grand Theft Auto 4 came out and held it till now, you would have 10 times your investment. Holy shit. Fuck, we should have seen this coming.
I know.
Only 12-year-old me knew.
How did we not? Well, yeah, I mean, we couldn't invest back then, but like, I hate this kind of shit where it's like you look at stuff now and it's obvious. Like, of course, Grand Theft Auto was only going to get bigger. Why didn't I invest in that? Fuck.
Is it obvious at GTA 4
Yeah, is
times?
it obvious though?
Was
I
it
mean,
obvious?
it could have also gone the Saints Row route.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's fair. That's a fair counter. They should have best stock investment at the Game Awards as a category.
Best financial advice.
Yeah,
that would-
best
that would actually
financial.
be
Yeah. Oh,
Intel
fuck.
dying.
Yeah. Worst financial investment. And the winner is.
Oh, we haven't talked about
Microsoft.
that. We haven't talked, not Intel, but the whole Steam stuff. There's a bunch of new Steam hardware coming.
Yeah, and very strong rumors that Half-Life 3 or something Half-Life might finally be happening after all these years.
So I'm pretty sure that Valve has been laying little hints throughout like all their other games that they've been releasing lately, like in
Mhm.
updates for like Counter-Strike, for example, as well as their new, I think it's like Deadlock or something. I haven't played it, but a new game that they released that's like a competitive shooter.
That's okay.
There's like
It's
there's
like,
like little-
their version of Overwatch or TF2.
Yeah,
well, I guess they
hero
own
shooter.
TF2. Yeah, it's a hero shooter, and I've heard it's fine. Looks okay.
But regardless, they've been
That's
like laying little hints in the code that people have been like, combing through that read HLX,
Ooh.
which people are assuming is the next Half-Life. So it
Mhm.
sounds like
Well, there's a lot more.
Credibly.
There's a lot more that's come out since then. There is a game listed on the Steam database under Valve that was put there, I think pretty recently. And it seems like people are like, oh, this is the placeholder, like when they had Half-Life Alyx. So they're putting it there just to like get it ready for launch.
Oh. I also
There's a
noticed
few
a
other things that
reference
happened.
If you've noticed there's more scams going around currently, well, then your instincts are on point, because the holidays are the perfect time for scammers to strike, because people are buying a lot of different things, moving money around, all those kinds of things. There's just a lot happening, obviously, in the holidays. It's a very busy time period, so scammers are way more active. Luckily, Cash App is there to save the day, the sponsor of this episode, of course, because they've got systems in place to make it as difficult as humanly possible for scammers to get their grubby little mitts on your hard-earned money. That's why Cash App builds in protection to help keep your money safe, or you're checking off your shopping lists or your holiday lists. If you're about to send money to someone for a deal that's too good to be true, and Cash App flags it, for example, as a potential scam, they'll warn you before you send the money, and their algorithms are exceedingly good at what they do in detecting if one of these transactions is a little bit suspicious. So you'll get the warning before you then send your money to some devious scammer. Cash App also gives you an extra layer of protection with features like a security lock. You can require a PIN, Face ID, or fingerprint to unlock your account and move money. So even if someone gets a hold of your unlocked phone at, for example, your work holiday party, your money is right where you left it in your bank account, where it belongs. So really, Cash App is the best way to send transactions this holiday season, one of the safest ways to send transactions. It's a very useful tool. For a limited time only, new Cash App customers can use our exclusive code to earn some additional cash. For real, this isn't a scam. I know we were just talking about scams. This sounds too good to be true, but it's not. You just download Cash App, use our exclusive referral code, which is Secure10, in your profile. You send $5 to one of your friends, for example. Maybe you pay for lunch. I know $5 isn't going to go a long way in terms of lunch, but let's just say you send a friend $5. Guess what? Within 14 days, you'll get $10 dropped right back into your account from Cash App as a thank you for using the service. Terms apply, and that's money. That's Cash App. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Promotions provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures. Big thank you to Cash App, of course, for sponsoring this episode. They're trusted. They are trusted among many people. And for one of those main reasons is because of their safety procedures, making sure that people's Cash App accounts are as secure as possible. Trusted by many. Highly recommend, if you are sending transactions this holiday season, go check them out. Use our link below. Thank you very much, Cash App. And now back to the episode.
Yeah, like Gabe Newell is apparently now 300 pounds. Which is a reference to Half-Life 3.
He's finally got there.
What if he did that actually, like for real? I've gone to 300 pounds in the success
That's
of
how we know
launch
we're
of
ready.
Half-Life 3.
Yeah.
Did you guys see his new yacht, by the way?
Yeah,
the Leviathan. Yeah.
It's got a science lab in there,
Leviathan,
apparently.
It's got a basketball
science
court,
lab,
a whole
medical
gaming.
lab.
So it's got
Let
a
me pull up
science
the
lab.
line.
It's got a gaming basketball court, which Gabe will never use. We know that. An entire PC gaming lounge and like all sorts. Oh, it has a
15
submarine
gaming
dock as
PCs.
well. Yeah.
For like a submarine garage, onboard hospital, which I
Yeah.
guess fair enough if you're like living on fucking bacon grease instead of blood. You know, you're gonna need that.
Well, apparently he
Well,
hasn't
yeah.
stepped foot on land since the COVID pandemic. He just lives at sea now.
Just like John McAfee.
Yeah, he needs a hospital out there.
Gabe is the quintessential example of how to do the gaming industry right. He's at $11 billion net worth now, and what does he do except sit in the shadows and let stuff run? It's insane.
Well, Valve is like a unicorn in the video games industry. It's like one of the only privately owned, like fully privately owned companies, video game
Yeah.
companies at that kind of level. They're getting all the benefits
Valve
of
has an
owning
insane
the
amount
platform,
of
basically.
goodwill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even though they still do a lot of the same, like, you know, sleazy quote unquote stuff that all the other game companies do.
Yeah,
If
to be
you're
honest, they
an
don't
indie
need to
developer-
take 30% of every game.
Yeah, like if you work on an indie title for years and years in your bedroom and you finally sell like 10 copies for $10 profit, like Steam still takes a third of it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, they're doing good stuff. So about the Steam hardware, I'm glad they're giving Linux some attention. So that is nice.
Yeah.
I hope it puts the fear of God into Sony and Microsoft, which is kind of out of the race at this point. But I hope the fucking Japanese geezers at Nintendo look at this and they're like, wait, they're using a completely open operating system on their fucking consoles and they're making a profit. He bought a yacht for how much money? It has a hospital.
They won't though.
What?
They won't
Yeah,
though,
no.
and the problem
would
is
they
we
ever
have
do
to
that?
we have to get stereotypically Japanese. Japanese companies do not care. They want to do what they want and never will bend. I read an
I
article
mean, why
recently.
would they do that?
Well, no, I read an article recently that you know how Wii Sports and the Wii were like the biggest goddamn console in the world when it came out and everyone loved it, and it was like, oh, if you buy the Wii, you get Wii Sports and you play it, and everyone played Wii Sports, right? Apparently, Reggie Fils-Aimé was the only reason that happened, because he stepped in and went, we should give them a game to show how the Wii works, like this Wii Sports thing you're making. We should bundle it with the Wii so everyone can try it and see how cool this is. And a lot of the Japanese devs and businessmen were like, why? We worked hard on this. We're not going to give them a free game. You're insane. So it's kind of
now
just
they're bundling
Japanese business sense.
the Nintendo Switch 2 tutorial is a fucking paid thing now.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now
And
that's-
guess who
now
doesn't
that
work at
Reggie's
Nintendo
gone.
anymore?
Yeah, Reggie's gone, and so they were like, finally, that guy's gone. We
I
can start
still
selling our games again.
Look, I want to think glass half full. I want to think positive. I
That's
hope that
fucking
they take a
stupid.
lesson.
Why is this the one
I know.
one fucking like the one stand you take to feel positive or
The one
optimistic? You choose
optimist.
Nintendo. That is actually lunacy.
I know. It's just, look, here's what happened. I was helping my mother-in-law clear her house of some clutter, and I found an Xbox One. Like, not even that old of a console.
Oh,
I
damn,
picked it
she's a
up. It was
gamer?
kind of- Well, my little sister-in-law is.
Oh,
But we found the Xbox One covered in dust, so I figured, okay, no one's using this. Could I asked AI, is there a way to like jailbreak these nowadays so I can put Linux on it and like install Plex or Jellyfin or something? Like, can I put a media server on this and have it has a graphics card. It's a good piece of hardware. Can I use it? And the thing says, no, these things are still to this day pretty locked down on a hardware level. Like if you try that sort of thing, you will brick it. And it's like, what the fuck? Somebody paid hundreds of dollars for this fucking black box at some point that I don't even get to use now. Because
Paid
nobody's using it.
obsolescence.
I don't
you can use it. It's just you would have to use it as an Xbox.
I can use it, but yeah, I would have to log in with your Microsoft account and do this and do that and reset your password and do this and that. Okay, I like that Steam is now coming in, even if the Steam Cube isn't necessarily like
Excuse me.
state of the art.
Excuse me. It's
tech.
the GabeCube.
GabeCube.
Please call it
Yes.
right. Yeah.
I know.
That is so good.
But the
They
nice
should
thing
call
is that even 10 years from now, 20 years from now, once that thing is completely obsoleted, you can still take it, and because it's Linux and it's not locked down, you can just turn it into a glorified Raspberry Pi and fucking use it as a pie hole just to like filter the fucking ads.
And that's where Valve
your
gets
network.
the goodwill that Jackson was talking about, because in their marketing
Yeah.
for the GabeCube, they made it very explicit, going, oh, it runs off of Steam OS and you run your games and this and this and that. Here's all the specs. Oh, by the way, it's a computer. Just in case you were
Yeah,
wondering,
it's your
you can use it as a
machine.
computer. You don't have to do this.
They're basically
they say
just
that up
it's
front.
manufactured pre-built machine, which
Yeah.
hopefully is at a competitive price point.
Yeah.
Because I
You
don't know,
how
is it
insane it is? You know how many Japanese businessmen are currently committing seppuku in some headquarters in Tokyo because that, like on Nintendo, you have to pay, I think, not just for the emulator bundle on the store, but also a monthly subscription, right? For Nintendo Classic to
Yeah.
play like Metroid Fusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
on your
And it's a
Nintendo
huge
Switch too.
ripoff. Yeah.
And Valve says, okay, here's the Steam Deck, whatever. Put emulators on it. I don't go to GitHub,
Yeah.
download it. I don't give a fuck.
Steam,
That
Valve has always impressed me with how much they understand that their audience is going to do what they want. The one that I always brought up is when the Steam Deck was first coming out, like before it was out, they put out a tutorial of how to disassemble it and mod it. And they said, you really shouldn't do this. It'll void your warranty and you could break it. But if you want to, here's how you do it. Here's how you swap out the hard drive and make it faster and all that. So they understand that even if they have all these warranties and protocol and they can't like advocate it, they'll still, people are going to do it.
It's
Here's
your
your tutorial.
machine, man.
It's your
No,
thing.
I,
we get
I
it.
love that. I gotta say, like Valve itself has built up so much goodwill in me with just the quality of their products in general. Like, I wasn't expecting much of the Steam Deck because I'm like, why would I use a handheld when majority of the time when I'm gaming, it's in front of my work computer that has like really good hardware in it, so I'm able to play games. But sometimes, I think the Steam Deck might be like the most used video game console in my house. It is crazy good.
And
the Steam
yeah,
Deck,
and
for what it
looking
is.
at the outsider market, the actual main market, you're giving competition for anyone who doesn't want Nintendo. You know, think about back in the day, you had like the PlayStation Vita and the PSP and all that shit. The Steam Deck is that for those people, the people who want the handheld but maybe don't want to just be locked into Nintendo.
Yeah, but
and that's a big
again,
market.
There's such different like ecosystems where it really does just make sense to have a Steam Deck and a Switch.
Yeah.
I just like that they're using Linux, like an open operating system. They're giving back, which, I'm kind of an autistic nerd. I keep up with Linux news. Like Valve actually patches things too. They don't just take like people's free volunteer time, rip it off, and then use proprietary software like all the other companies do. They actually go, okay, you know what? Here was a bug in Wayland, the compositor, so we're just going to patch that, and here you go, Linux community. The rest of you can use this too now. That
are they using FEX as a? They've been like funding
FEX
or helping FEX. It's like a translation layer, right, between Linux and ARM.
No, not between Linux and ARM, between like x86 and ARM.
Yeah, x86.
Basically between like our normal processor architecture and ARM, which is what you find on most mobile phones, by the way, which means that eventually in the future there is a possibility. It is now no longer impossible to, like, I don't know, play Dead Space on your phone, completely ported and emulated. What you're talking about is Proton also is their emulation layer from Windows to Linux. That alone is so fucking mind-blowing. Again, you get to play all games that are on Windows. Not all, but like I think 85% or so games on Steam are now viably playable on the Steam Deck, right? Xbox games. It's just a matter of like Microsoft allowing Xbox games to be ported to Windows, and then they work on Linux. So great work. Yeah. At this point, I wonder if Gabe just smelt the blood in the water, and that's why he released this thing now, and he just wanted to finish off Microsoft.
Well, with
Microsoft
genius.
bowing out, it's great timing.
And they're fucking genius because all three of what they're hitting are strong in all three of the sectors. So the GabeCube is excellent at, that. Oh, you get a self-contained PC for that small of a form factor. Something I was thinking about, for example, I have recording PCs for certain stuff I do. Like if I'm recording games or certain shows, I'll offload that work to a second computer. What if the GabeCube is strong enough to just sit on my desk and do that? That's insane. I don't need a whole second fucking desktop to do a good chunk of my job. But then with the VR headset, they're looking at the prosumer market for VR because they haven't really gotten anything in a long time. The Valve Index was the real big boy high-end headset, but it had huge, thick, chunky wires and base stations and all that shit. And the only other real thing going on in VR in the last few years was the Quest 3, which is a good headset, but it's not that same like super high fidelity get in there kind of ecosystem. Meanwhile, their new headset is like, stream your computer, run your high-end shit, get real deep into VR. We have the big giant pancake high resolution lenses that have this new technology where you're looking at gets all the processing power. Which is insane. That was really impressive. That's excellent. That's amazing. And the controller
with the form factor of the Quest, by the way,
exactly,
like completely wireless.
No, completely wireless, small form factor, comfortable to wear, and they're aiming for that other market, which is, I want the high fidelity immersive stuff, not just what the Quest is, which is like, you pop it on and play games and don't give a shit.
Speaking of the Quest, like, so the downside with the Steam Frame is that it doesn't have pass through by default, at least like in the built-in unit, which means you cannot see your surrounding. Okay. Kind of a bummer. I dusted off my Quest 3 the other day and it was bricked. It wouldn't boot. It was just stuck at the boot screen because I hadn't used it in a few months.
Same thing. My original Quest did the exact same thing. I put it away for like half a year, pull it out, and literally could not get it to turn on no matter what I did.
No. I charged it fully, green light, everything. Stuck in the boot loop. Okay, go into the bootloader. I guess I have no other choice, so factory reset, do that. Now you're in the welcome screen. My joysticks, the controllers are no longer paired. Okay, pair them. I can't. Apparently, this is according to Meta's own website, by the way. You have to download the app to pair controllers.
Yeah.
Which is one of the most retarded things. And then I had to sit through and dig through my fucking password manager to find whatever throwaway Meta account I made to use the thing to log in and then, log into the app, pair the app with my headset, pair the app with the controllers so the controllers could pair with the headset and this and that. If Steam can just skip all of that, it would be ideal. And it is a self-contained computer, just like the Quest, but without an account requirement. So if you want to just put on your Steam frame and do your taxes, I guess, in like LibreOffice, you could. Whereas on the Quest, that is not an option.
Yeah.
You have to suck Zuck's dick.
And that's
I'd
what
prefer
Valve.
Gabe's dick.
I would love to suck that man's dick on the Leviathan so we can go to his submarine bay.
In his
But that is
room.
what Valve historically has been very good at, and where they often always win. They create open ecosystem products and just go, hey, here's ours. You can do whatever you want with it. I like the controller. A lot of people are kind of mixed on it. They're like, oh, it's ugly, it looks stupid, it's not better than this. But it has trackpads. There's a lot of times trackpads are great. Can you guys think of another main controller right now that has trackpads? I guess the PS5 has one in the middle that you like never use, I guess.
Yeah.
But the Steam Deck has trackpads built onto it, and there's a lot of people that use those for a ton of games. I appreciate the option that they're not saying, oh, it's only for use with the GabeCube. No, they just go, here's a controller. Go nuts.
All right, so do you think that... Sorry, go.
No, you go.
I was going to change the subject, but you go.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say it's a controller. I have no strong feelings about the Steam controller. I do appreciate that you can take it apart and just like replace the joysticks instead of either having to send Nintendo your Joy-Cons or spending $60 on the fucking thing. Right? You can just go on eBay and buy new Valve Joy-Cons or joysticks rather, and replace them yourself. An option no other company gives you.
PlayStation's Pro controllers do let you do that. They fully disassemble and they do come with extra joysticks and whatnot. But I think making it so you don't have to. Well, what I'm saying is I appreciate that you don't have to buy a high-end big boy, the Pro controller to get that feature with this. This is just here's the controller, you know?
Yeah. And a caveat, we don't know how much all of this costs yet. They haven't announced specs or pricing yet, so it's entirely possible that the pricing does come out and it's like,
Gabe, hear me out.
Price themselves out.
Gabe Newell, I know you're listening to the show. Hear me out. Make all of them free. Destroy the market.
Just
absolutely destroy it. Just all free, all of it. Totally
and
free.
Deliver them by hand from your yacht as well. Like
drive your submarine boat up to my house, crashing through the land like a goddamn anime ship. And give it to me at my front door.
That'd be fucking awesome.
That'd be so cool. But yeah, all three things are very impressive to me. I really thought this would be one of those, they're doing their own thing. But no, they feel like they're stepping into what the next gen should be with this technology instead of what it is now, which is proprietary from left to right and top to bottom, you know?
Well, people are hating on it for not being next gen enough because of the specs that the GabeCube has. But in my opinion, it's the ecosystem that you're buying into, right?
Yeah.
You buy the GabeCube, you buy the Steam frame, and I would imagine that most, if not all, AAA games from this point on, they're going to keep the Steam hardware in mind when they're developing AAA games now. Like, okay, this is going to run at 60 frames on the Cube when it's plugged in or whatever.
And
the frame.
I think it's just a good entry point into PC gaming anyway.
Yeah,
like a lot of people don't want to have to customize and build their own PCs like we have.
Right.
Yeah,
and a lot of people put way, especially the industry, put way too much weight on like specifics of performance. You know, oh no, you're getting 7 frames per second less at 4K with this machine for a lot of games. Oh dear, woe is me. It's the size of a fucking banana. That's the impressive part. You can fucking carry this in your backpack. Whereas I don't want to stuff a PS5 in there.
I think they'll get the specs right, considering they have all available, more information than anyone really about what their audience, specs-wise, what they use the most, because they have those Steam hardware surveys a lot of the time. So they know exactly what to hit, really, based on how, like, the percentage of people that use what hardware at the moment. Again, I will say that it's just down to the price point. Like, it kind of needs to be competitive, I think, for it to really hit hard.
Yeah, according to the hardware survey of the most recent month, 1080p is still the dominant resolution by over half. It's been falling every year because, you know, modernization, but it's still over half of the entirety of Steam is at 1080p, followed by 1440p at 20%. Then if we look at 4K, it's only 4% of the entire market, give or take. So
how
if
many
they're
are 8K?
8K has 0.4% of people playing in 8K, give or take.
Target that.
Yeah, target that. But no, the point is that the vast majority of people are going to be perfectly fine and happy with the GabeCube if it says, hey, we run everything at like smooth 1440p. That's going to work for everybody. They don't need to hit 4K. It's not going to matter.
Yeah, no. Plus, a lot of the
Well,
times you're playing indie games that do just run at 4K on pretty much anything as well.
Well, yeah, indie games, there's very few games that are going to care if you have a super high-end PC, and favor is falling out with them anyway. And another thing that always makes me laugh is you have all those people who are like, oh, I want to run fucking Call of Duty at the highest specs, and then they immediately go in and turn all the settings to low for the most frames and the best gameplay. So what's the point?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, plus we've got AI frames and stuff, which I'm sure they'll have access to on the Steam machine or whatever. Like they'll have FSR or DLSS available. So yeah, I don't see any issues there. But if it's like over $1,000, I don't know how it's going to compete, because it is going to be marketed probably or thought of as a console alternative. And if you're competing with like Sony's PS5 Pro at like, I think $400 now, I think they're taking $100 off for Black Friday. It's going to be somewhat difficult, I'd say, still, but we'll see.
Most people will not care.
Video games.
Do you guys think that? Do you guys think that Half-Life 3 will be announced for?
Here's my prediction.
Steam machine.
Here's my prediction from everything we've seen. We're going to get a new Half-Life. It's not going to be Half-Life 3. It's probably going to be another like Alex type game where it's either a prequel or a spiritual sequel or a parallel story. I don't think they can ever make 3 because that's kind of hype suicide. You know, it's never, ever going to live up to expectations and it's just never going to appease people. But they can absolutely run with the brand and say, oh, we're doing this with it. Look at Alex. Alex was a phenomenal game. It's not Half-Life 3. But it was absolutely great and a different experience. And I think we're going to get one of those again. I think that's just how it makes the most sense.
I think if you want to go mass hype appeal or whatever, you bring back the orange box. You announce Portal 3.
No. You bring back the orange box as is. You give people Portal 1, Half-Life 2, Team Fortress 2 without updates. You give them the real experience. Full price.
Go hard.
I want a Steam frame update for Portal.
Yes.
Oh, you want nausea?
Yeah, make me throw up, please.
Immersion.
No, I'm saying, like, seriously, like, it's been like, 15 years since any of them have had a new title. Like, if they're going to go hard and announce all 3 of these new devices, basically, or this entire ecosystem, what better way to sell that than say, oh, and also all of those games you've been waiting for 15 years, they're all coming out. New ones. Portal 3, Half-Life 3, Left 4 Dead 3.
What if they fuck everyone over and say Half-Life 3 is a GabeCube exclusive?
I don't know how that would work, but
they figure out a way.
I'm going to go against the grain, I guess, with Andrew here, and I'm going to say they will announce Half-Life 3. Oh. The reason I think that is that Gabe Newell is 63 now. I just looked it up. This man does not have that much time left on Earth. He's splurging. Okay, $500 million on a yacht. This man is spending like someone who knows a big payday is coming. So Half-Life 3, maybe even Portal 3, yeah.
Portal 3, I think
Jackson mentioned it.
I think I'd even prefer Portal 3. I feel like there's more to do with that than Half-Life by this point.
As long as they bring back J.K. Simmons.
What if he announced... What if Gabe shuffles out from his... what's it called? The Leviathan onto the, I don't know, the stage.
He crashes into the stage, killing Jeff Keighley immediately. Yeah.
He stumbles out drunk and he announces Half-Life 3 exclusively for the Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, that would actually be a decent business decision. That's what Elden Ring's doing.
Yeah, this is awful.
Well, they would never do it in a million years because they own the most popular game platform of all time, but I don't know.
No, here's what's going to happen. He crashes his yacht through the wall, running everybody on stage over, including Keanu Reeves. Sorry.
Keanu.
No. They have to lift Gabe with like a crane, like those beached whales. And he announces 3. Artifact 3.
Yeah,
Oh!
skipping
Everybody goes,
2.
Yay.
Yeah.
Skipping 2, yeah.
No, he comes out on the stage and he says, announcing 3D, and he makes like Bubsy 3D but Half-Life. Yeah, we're doing
Jaws
3D
3D is gonna
games
be the
again.
worst.
We're bringing it
Or like
back.
Dota 3.
Yeah.
Only one cheering is gonna be like fucking Russians. or
Look,
something.
the safe
Who
bet
plays
is
Dota still.
The safe bet is Half-Life 3. The edgy bet is Portal 3. The true patrician's bet is Left 4 Dead 3. That's the one we all need right now. No, fuck
I'm
you.
saying do it all.
Fuck you.
No.
Do it all.
Fuck
No.
you.
The
I
Holy
want Portal.
Trinity.
Left 4
Yeah, I want
Dead.
Portal.
They gave up
Team
on that
Portal.
one. That franchise is so good. God damn
Team
it.
Portal.
Why not all three? Why
Okay,
not
my
they?
wish is
What if they
Portal.
combined
That's
all
what I'm
three
saying.
games?
That's what I'm saying. Do it all three. Do all three. I'm
Half
fine with
Portal
that.
for Dead 3. And it's a really terrible game because it's clunky and awkward, but they do it.
And fill them with microtransactions, please.
Yeah. And it's only on the GabeCube exclusive and Nintendo Switch 2. We should run Steam.
Jack Black plays, I don't know, the
Ah,
coach character in Left 4 Dead 3.
Yeah, and he sings the Minecraft songs that he sings in the movie the whole time.
And directed by
Okay.
Kojima.
we
Oh
will
my
now
God.
gracefully allow Jackson to segue into whatever he was gonna do. Except, may I pee, Jackson?
Jerk off. Yeah, you may.
Okay, thank you.
All right, it's time for Downvoted. And if you're watching along at home, remember that you can join us while we do this live at official.men for a 7-day free trial. You can hang out in the Discord call, the live show, where you get to watch along, live basically. And you can interact with us and send us messages and insult Kaya. It's a lot of fun. Downvoted is the show where we attempt to find the worst online community as nominated by listeners. So you can send your suggestions to the official podcast yt@gmail.com. If you want to suggest a community, again, it doesn't have to be just Reddit. It does say the search for the worst online community in general. I know our little mascot here is a downvote, which is like Reddit,
With diapers.
Reddit terminology. Yeah, but as you can see, he's also got a diaper on, which means that
Oh,
he's open to anything at this point. So send in whatever community you want to the official podcast yt@gmail.com. Big thank you to Apple's Taste Good for drawing the mascot. Big thank you. The contestant this week, as suggested by Jack Butcher, is r/raceplay with a little winky
Oh, I know this
Reddit
one.
mascot.
I know what that means. I don't know the community, but I know what it means.
I mean, if you know what it means, you know the community. Then you know
Yeah.
where we're going on this one. 129K weekly visitors, which is a lot of fucking people. That is a lot of weekly visitors.
Mhm.
6,000 weekly posts. I think that means post weekly contributions, or maybe it just means comments as well. I'm not sure, but regardless, a lot of content on this subreddit each week. It's a very highly used subreddit. Let's find out what we've got here. Contestant number 8. So, race play, the information or the about section of the subreddit reads: Black Lives Matter. This is a race play fetish group, a place for people of all ethnic backgrounds, genders, and sexual identities to explore all kinds of consensual racial fetishes with other like-minded adults. There is something for everyone here. Stop by and see what we are all about. I don't like when it says, yeah, just stop by and
This
see
is
what
a
it's all about.
down-home
about it.
country greeting for a fetish site. Like, come on in, see what we're all about here.
Yeah.
You might discover something you like down here in old race play.
Invite your
Look,
friends.
You know it's
Family and
gonna be good
friends.
when right out the gates they're overcompensating because
That's
the
such
the
a
about
weird
pitch
start.
says, look, guys, Black Lives Matter, but we all know why we're here.
Yeah. I don't understand. I really don't understand how you can separate the racism as a kink if you're having like racist thoughts in general. Then you're probably like actually racist, right?
Well,
just because you come and play.
I gotta
arrests
put my
and-
stick in the ground. Let's bring up the same tired argument. Do most women want to get raped? No. Do most women fantasize about it? Yes. The problem here I foresee is you're going to have actual racists pretending that they're just being fantasy.
Yeah, I don't know where the line is here. Like, what
exactly. That's the
stops it
problem
from
where
being
there's no
genuine
line.
racism.
Yeah.
It's a really weird
Yeah.
sexual fetish topic for me, where it's like I don't know if like people are actually separating the fantasy from reality here. It doesn't seem like it.
That's the problem. If the community made it very clear, all that stuff, no issue. But I have a very good feeling knowing this is Reddit.
They say Black Lives Matter up here.
No, Jackson, I'm sure you have. Well, it will come up, but porn is one of the few industries where you get unlimited, unfettered, completely free speech. Where in any other context, if you had anything offensive to say, you're demonetized. But on Reddit, if you're on r/raceplay and you say, well, I'm really into lynching black women, well, that's just hot. And you get to get away with it. Yeah,
it's weird. Porn is actually the only thing that gets away with this thing, because you can just use the excuse that we've talked about, where it's, well, guys, it's only fantasy, all right? I'm only fantasizing about being a super racist dude and lynching people. It's only a fantasy.
Any other subreddit,
guys.
If this was r/chess, race chess or something like that, and it would just like
I want to play race chess
randomly about the stuff that we're about to see, it would get banned within a nanoseconds. But specifically because it is a porn sub, it gets away with it.
This is definitely the forefront of the internet is not a real place argument. Because if you did this in person, there'd be all sorts of context and conversation to be like, oh no, we're just discussing a kink, we're talking about it, whatever. But on this online site, man, how do you know that they're not just actually racist and throwing up the no, I'm jacking off, it's okay, I swear.
But why is it okay just because you jack off to something suddenly like it's a sexual exploration as opposed to genuine racism?
Because again, it's the same argument as why are all the horrible things that people jack off to okay in context. It's because it's fantasy. Why can I watch an action movie and watch Keanu Reeves shoot dudes in the head and no one cares? But in real life, that's a horrible, horrible, horrible thing to do to people.
We have historically, I mean, it's changing a little bit currently, which is scary to me. We have agreed at some point in history that jerking off to certain things isn't good and is bad. I'm talking about obviously like CP and things like that. That's not just exploring sexual fantasy or anything like that, but there's like inherent harm there.
Whereas, now here's
I don't think this goes that far. I don't think obviously this doesn't go that far.
This is my line, and this is the stance I will take while we read this entire thing. Consenting adults behind closed doors can do anything. If they want to do race play and they are both consenting and both adults, then no problem. I throw up my hands. There's nothing to be done. The problem here in my mind is going to be you're going to have actual racists going, oh, yeah, but they actually are like that, aren't they? Those words you say while you're fucking and reading books about romance novels about slaves and all that stuff. No, they're actually like that. They actually are inferior. That's the problem where I'm going to draw lines. That's the bad part.
What if like science does come out though and eventually says like this kind of stuff does normalize the behavior and leads to more people actually being
then every
racist?
human on the planet ever will need to be fucking shot, because every human being that has ever lived that has sexual exploration has some level of corruption to them, or is racist, or any of that shit. No, that's true. Kaya's not wrong. Every human being has prejudices and every human being has intrusive thoughts. It's completely normal. It's how you act on it that dictates society and who you are.
Yeah,
this
but I
stuff,
feel like
again,
is
normal in context to a degree based on certain people. Some people do want to get off to race play. Fine. But it's when they try to put it on other people and treat it seriously that we have a real problem. That's when things are bad.
People in chat are saying, I love thought crimes, but my argument here is like, this isn't a thought crime. People are actually being racist. Like, there's genuinely people.
Right. Okay, thought crime. So is
it's normalizing it a little bit. Yeah.
So is actual racism. It's just a thought crime if you're not doing anything and just think of people.
Again,
my problem is it's being porn makes it okay where if you say, hey, the Holocaust was kind of awesome, wasn't it? We gassed all those Jews. And people go, oh, that is awful. But if you go,
it's fucked up.
the Holocaust was kind of awesome because it gave me a boner. all of a sudden that's okay and allowed on
And you
Reddit.
say it while jerking
Right.
off on Reddit.
And
You
these
get
and
dudes.
these are the conversations that definitely need to be had, and I think the internet definitely destroys those conversations. But my only main argument is, if you watch people get fucking shot in John Wick, you can clap your hands, but if you watch it happen in real life and clap your hands, it's not great. It's not a good thing. It's
So
fantasy
sexy.
versus reality.
So you're on the side of the Holocaust being sexy, as chat puts it.
I'm just. I think we should just look at the subreddit and move on. If you ask me.
Smash or pass Holocaust.
Oh, this episode is not getting monetized. So there goes our ad revenue. Bye bye.
All right.
Goodbye,
So
$17.
it continues. This is a kink space. All activities safe, sane, and consensual. Actual racism, sexism, or homophobia will result in a permanent ban, which is
Of course.
confusing. Like, where is the racism line drawn? Because it gets pretty fucking racist from what I've seen. The rules are no underage anything. Good rule. Content must be
Fair.
voluntary. Also good rule.
Fair.
Consent
Those
is
are good.
required.
I'll give you those. Yep.
Civility. Verification, no real racism. Again, confusing. Source all content you don't own. Seller transparency and account age. The rule number 6, which is no real racism, reads: this is a kink page. Real racism is not welcome here, and real racists, supremacists, and Nazis will be permanently banned by the mod team. This includes, but is not limited to, Nazi propaganda, supremacist propaganda, unwelcome racial pejoratives, or similar rhetoric. All race play is perfectly acceptable in scene with a consenting participant. Subs, people of color, or femmes, if you feel you are receiving unwanted scene play or experiencing real racism, please contact the mod team for assistance. And then I had a look, as I usually do. There's only 2 moderators on this subreddit. One of them's just a sock account, basically, a puppet account, just no posts on it. The other one, Thistlewood Black, has absolutely nothing interesting, really. It's just a bunch of actual mod work where they verify people to post on here. But I did find this one from a post in the subreddit that reads, "Are there any good slaves here?" And then the mod replies, "Honestly, no, but a lot of girls will pretend if you pay them." So there's pay for race play going on there. And then also I had a look through his extended, or their extended, comment history. It's all mod stuff, but they'll also just post in like random, like safe accounts, I would say, or safe subreddits, like r/funny animals. There was like a r/baking. Like it's a very weird, I don't know, because usually you're used to like clicking on one of these porn mod accounts and it's just all hardcore shit in a bunch of different like porn subreddits. This guy was only r/race play and then like really innocent stuff like r/funny animals and r/baking, for example.
Oh, wholesome.
Which was kind of, weirdly wholesome. I don't know why.
You're just getting karma, bro.
Oh, is that what this is? This is a fake out? It's going to be race play. We go in there and everyone's like, is anyone coming to the Sunday barbecue? I thought after church we could all hang out.
Aw.
It's a really like friendly situation.
Yeah, they all shake hands and have garden parties, and then just behind closed doors, they say some slurs. But other than that, they're out doing charity. It's great.
But it's
a
hot.
lovely community.
What's the moral of this? That racists are the most friendly people in the world?
I'm not going to say that. I'm just, there's someone on YouTube who's going to think we're not joking. So let's just move on.
All right. Again, there's going to be a lot of slurs in these example posts. We're not going to read them out for obvious reasons. But yeah, I mean, if you hear us stop reading, just imagine there's a slur in the place of whatever we say. All right. So one of the most recent, immediate slur. If one of the most recent posts that I found on the subreddit from 3 hours ago from when I took the screenshot reads, "If you owned my slur body for one day, name the first thing you do to it." And then we have a
At least say
bunch.
N-word. Like, which slur?
N-word.
Yeah,
N-word.
N-word, yeah.
N-word body for one day, name the first thing you do to it. It's got the tag selling in a hard slur play. We have a bunch of comments here. Who wants to read them? Just don't say any bad
Does
words.
anyone want to read these? I mean, good Lord.
El Imperator 84 says, "Breed you ASAP. Then probably I'll throat fuck you as long as I please."
Well, that's just like some
Joffrey's
typical
joint.
Gone Wild stuff. There's like nothing there. It's like, You see
That's
fucking
generic.
nudes. That's generic. Yeah.
Yeah, put some racist
For
effort
one
into this.
day,
Yeah.
if I owned you, you wouldn't be able to go anywhere. A good N-word slut should stay locked up in her master's bedroom to be bred as he pleases. The only bright future headed your way is a face full of cum. Logan says,
That,
eat
all
you
right,
up
that's
for
pretty
hours,
funny.
making you have multiple leg-shaking orgasms.
Yeah, see, that's
Tarl
generic
says,
stuff too. Yeah, but the next one's pretty
White
good.
gangbang.
Don't say this. Don't say
Muscle-headed.
this. Don't say. I don't know if we could say
Oh,
that.
That is
yeah.
not a slur.
I mean,
In
it
this
is in
context,
this
it
It's an
is.
animal.
Yeah.
Well,
Still,
now that you said that, everyone at home knows what we're talking about.
it's fine. Just say.
Oh,
Just be safe. Safe.
Use
Yeah.
your M animal word. Holes
Use
like
your
a
slur
fleshlight that makes
holes.
suck.
Use your slur.
use your slur holes.
This is not gonna work if we have to censor the word M, the asterisk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's
not a
fine.
bad word. What do you want from me?
It is
Okay,
in
well, now
this
here, we'll give them
situation.
context clues because the rest of the sentence is, then make you suck my white banana clean. I think people know what we're talking about
you-
now.
You don't want to censor the word banana, the B slur?
This is pretty goofy. Hey, I get the people are jacking off to this, but these are pretty silly at the end of the day. This is the same shit you'd write on 4chan. Like, holy shit.
All right, say it verbatim then. Quote
Yeah, Kai,
quote
just say it.
puzzle headed.
Just,
stuff.
you know, okay,
That's
I have
what
an idea.
was gonna
I have an
do
idea. I
anyway.
have an
What do you
idea.
mean verbatim? It's
I
not
have
like
an
I was
idea.
going to say this in my own...
I have a really good idea.
You were. People are going to be
Everyone
confused.
shut
They're
up
going to
and
think that
listen
you're
to
saying it.
me.
What?
Have Kaya read them as he wants, and then we'll just bleep it in the final edit.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you
no
go.
shit.
All right, Kaya, go nuts.
Use your monkey holes like a fleshlight, then make
Oh
you
my
suck
God.
my white banana
Oh,
clean.
Jesus, why would you say that? It's fucked
all right,
up.
now
Okay,
read the
it's
comment.
fine. Did everybody live? Are we all fine?
Now read the
right.
comment.
Okay, those are really small. I'd make you mine permanently, color you, brand you, breed you, whatever it takes so no one could refute who owns you. Okay, loser. Fuck it and breed it all day long. I would hog tie. These are different comments for listeners.
Uh-huh.
I would hog tie you with a ring gag in your mouth and use your N-word soft A, throw it as a pussy, and would put a fucking machine dildo in its balls deep, drilling you overnight.
Wait, that's so. I mean, it's bad already, but saying "and punt," I would punt a fucking machine dildo into you is so much worse.
Put a machine
That's
dildo
so
into
funny.
you all night long. So this guy's going to bed and he's just having the thing. Fuck the slave.
Work overnight. That's bad for your electricity bill.
Mhm.
Yes. Not to mention your pussy. Sorry, monkey holes.
Yeah, Jackson, your pussy won't survive that.
Inner Light 75 says, I'd make it permanent. Then we would see what your children look like that I put into you.
Ew. Why would you say that?
Okay, as an expert, that is an actual racist right there, I think.
Why?
Oh, man.
Why is it an expert? They all seem like expert racists to me.
Fuck that ass rough, then a deep throat pie. Walk your
Yeah,
naked body like a dog
some of
in
these don't
public to
have-
show off your worthless body.
Some of these don't have anything to do with the race play. It's just generic, like OnlyFans comments
Some,
from
I don't
dudes
wanna
jacking
cut-
off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is very generic, yeah. Taste my property.
That's not generic.
That one took me a second, and then it hit me good. Oh, fuck.
All right, so then I found this guy. I found this user. Sometimes I like finding like a particular user on these subreddits and then clicking on their account to find additional comments that they live in other places. So this guy, Larry Lada DNWI 33 male, writes, I need to find a nice black Latino or Indian girl in or close to Indiana who wants to be fucked and possibly impregnated by a big white-cocked, tall, well-built, good-looking foreigner with an accent, a sense of humor, and an insatiable sexual appetite. Warsaw, Indiana.
All right, I
And
gotta go.
You found your perfect man.
I gotta get a flight to Indiana, I guess.
So then we have, he posts in r// dirty confession, Kai, if you want to read this. So wait. Remember, he's posting actively about needing to find a nice black Latino or Indian girl. He's constantly posting in race play and other fetish accounts.
So he has
fetish subreddits
a
and stuff.
type. He very clearly has a type, but he's stretching that very far.
Yeah, read this.
As he will stretch us, this lady here. I love women like this. Y'all are so sexy and so pure and innocent and confusing and confused, lol. I love role-playing rape fantasies with girls who love it too.
Oh, I should say that it's on a post on Dirty r/Dirty Confession, not posted by him, but posted by another a woman who says, I get off on the thought of getting raped as racism king.
Same
but
guy.
yeah,
though.
he continues.
I am off and on again with the mother of my kids. Bow. All of a sudden, she is saying she won't have sex before marriage and is on this whole super Christian trip after we already have 3 kids. She wants me to put a ring on it, and this is an already strained relationship. I have been unhappily married before, and I'm not doing it again. Anyway, we had a great sex life before, and I would sometimes do CNC, consensual, non-consensual role-playing, and I had said that no matter what, she was mine, and I would take her whenever I want, whether she liked it or not. And she said, yeah, that was fine. And I asked, even if you are mad at me, we are broke up, or are you already with someone else? And she said, yeah, that's fine. So now she doesn't want to give me sex, and I remember our agreement, and I wonder if I really did just take it. Would she love it and be okay with that? Is she actually hoping for that? Or would she be offended and treat it as a real thing and be traumatized, or go to the police and act as if we never had that crazy agreement, or like that agreement meant nothing? The thought of doing it and her liking it and being okay with it is such a turn on. I feel like if I ask her, she's just gonna get weird about it, but I can't just take the chance and do it.
All right, first of all, there's so many things here. This guy's an actual
my
threat.
favorite part, my little highlight for my book report is every time he's getting into this fantasy, she's giving him nothing. He's like, well, what if I just did this? Yeah, that's fine. Well, what if I did this? Yeah, that's fine. Well, what if I tried this? Oh, that's fine. So clearly into it.
He's clearly got fantasies, but he's actually like, this seems like real. This doesn't seem like he's just fanficking this. It does seem like he has
he's going
like
way too far with it.
He had like 7 bennies or whatever the overdose is, and he's now typing, slurring his fucking keyboard usage.
Here's the rule of consensual, non-consensual. You know, assault play. If you are having any doubts, if you are having any doubts that it's actually consensual, don't do it.
I mean,
that's
yeah,
simple.
obviously you need to like, before the act itself, you're in the bedroom.
You got to get them to sign a goddamn contract.
Yeah, you need implicit consent from that.
Yes, they have to film a fucking video saying, I'm not under duress. Here are the conditions. Here's my signature on a lease. Like, you got to be 100% sure.
You can't be posting saying I got a permission 15 years ago. Do you think it's still good? Basically,
if you're asking the question, if I did this, would she go to the police? You're probably not on good enough terms to try this.
This is beyond fantasy. This is now like encroaching areas of like
this is desperation.
Very close to, this guy's being very close to being
this man is extremely lonely and extremely desperate, and is now trying to rationalize anything he can for this.
Well, it seems like he's genuinely very close to being an actual rapist, which is terrifying.
Yeah, which is bad. Yeah.
And also, again, he's talking about having doing it to the mother of his kids, by the way, while he's actively advertising that he wants a nice black Latino Indian girl and posting on all these porn subreddits about what he would do to these models and stuff. So I wonder why this woman doesn't want to fuck him. He's probably spending all of his night not helping her with the kids and gooning instead. She's probably seen all the stuff that he's into.
Well, she said it was fine. That's the enthusiastic kind of consent you need, where you ask these questions and the partner responds, yeah, that's fine. All right, yeah, that's fine. It's whatever. Totally shows they're into it.
The hottest words in the English language are, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, a shrug. The best gesture a woman can do is shrugging. Just shows how much she's into it.
Fine.
But that's kind of shit's actually scary. Like seeing,
that's going way too far.
people comment stuff like this because they genuinely seem unhinged and dangerous.
And it doesn't
especially
even have much to do with the race play stuff, because he could apply this to any woman, like any fetish he had or any type of woman. He could write this whole thing up about. It doesn't, he's going way too far.
Yeah, I mean, you see this in all these like porn communities online and stuff. You see people like this, but I will say that I saw a lot of them in the race play community in the comments. People this. That
what I will give you, if we're sitting down to the debate table, is this is probably definitely pushing more extreme people, because this is a more extreme socially kind of thing. Yeah. So I'll give you that. I'll give you that this would probably attract more degenerate people.
All right, we have a new post. If you're into race play, don't ask for pink pussies. That's stupid. Andrew liked that one.
He wrote a fucking college thesis paper on this.
Yeah, it's not that long, but it's still, yeah.
No, but he's analyzing this. And he's like finding the correct way to be into race play based on their pussy color.
Yeah, he says, he writes, if you're smarter, you would know that a black woman won't have a pink pussy. What do you think? Wait, don't they? They do. Anyway.
Yeah, inside.
So
like she has a fucking strawberry Oreo between her legs. Same thing with Latinas, Desis, and even Asians.
If you're into race play, don't ask for pink pussies. That's stupid. If you're smarter, you would know that a black woman won't have a pink pussy. What do you think?
It's like the most Reddit comment we've ever seen on this show.
So fucking emblematic of the community too. It's just a fucking basic thing. You don't even need to fuck a non-white woman. You could just watch some porn to acknowledge that. I'm fucking tired of seeing white guys that are supposed to be into race play, but when they see a brown pussy or brown nipples, they're disgusted with that. Then what the fuck are you following a race play subreddit for? And then the top comment was, no one cares, spread your legs or shut up, lol. I do like that you both found something completely different in this.
Well, Kyle likes the bullying, and I like the absurdity. That's kind of been our dynamic for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Jackson, you like pretending that you're the women in these conversations.
Yeah, I like imagining myself in this situation.
That's why you started downvoted. You always like to imagine you're the one being talked about.
Yeah.
All Trump supporters deserve head. That's the next post. That's not me just making that declaration.
No. Jackson, open up the next slide.
The tag says hard slur play. Is Trump a slur?
Trump supporters is a slur now?
Hard slur play.
It's a divisive category, but it's not a fucking slur. Like, all right.
The post reads, I'm so glad to see so many happy older white guys celebrate the Trump victory. And as a woman of color, there's only one way we can make their day even better. And that's to let them fuck our faces while watching Fox.
Suck dick for Sean Hannity.
This one's for you, Sean.
Oh, fuck.
Tucker Carlson.
This is so goofy.
Why?
It's just silly. It's so silly.
It's kind of cartoony.
No, I mean,
it's cartoony.
I mean, like, why are they saying this? Like, even r/race play isn't devoid of like political threads.
Like, look, I'm not unfamiliar with race play. I've seen the women's novel section. I've seen the discussions. Normally, from what I can tell, it's like, ooh, I live at the plantation and I'm going to sleep with one of the slaves. Like, there's a story there. There's a taboo. There's an idea. But this is like, this is what regular couples do on a Thursday night in America. Like, it's just so nothing.
And then, of course, we get the typical Reddit kind of anti-Trump stuff where the top comment is, well, on a real one, Trump is very bad and not good. And this, is on us. This is on us.
Orange man bad, damn it.
I put it on the bingo card.
You're taking me. Wait, you're breaking my immersion.
This is actually
a racist slaveholder here.
Yeah.
Fuck.
This is like what we were talking about before.
Here. Can you not take your politics into it, please?
This is like what we were talking about before. Like, they're fine with like fetishizing and talking and you know jerking off to racism, but then as soon as like Trump is brought up, it's like, well, actually, this is very bad, guys. We can't talk about this. Can we please get back to the racism and slave owning, please?
Yeah, you killed the mood.
Funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The top reply to that one says, of course this is a quote.
Kaya,
of course,
go
a
nuts.
concrete. Yeah. Kaya, actually go for it.
No, you were about to read it. Come on.
Quote. Of course, a concrete jungle monkey would have this opinion. Too dumb
Jackson.
to see the truth right in front of her. End quote. That quote was from Kaya.
You're
Awesome.
a disgusting fuck, Jackson.
Jackson.
That was
No,
horrible.
but
Now read the actual comment.
That is such
Yeah.
a. That is. This doesn't even have anything to do with like there's no like fetishizing going on here or fantasy. This is just racism.
Yeah. I'm now seeing the problem with the subreddit, which is like they start like with an idea. Okay, yeah, race play. We're going to jack off to race play. But a lot of this is pivoting to just not having to do with that and instead just being actual politics or racism or other shit.
It's just someone in the comments being racist.
Yeah.
There's no sex play here or anything.
Yeah.
Like this isn't even a
look
post.
at the context here. He's replying to a guy saying, but guys, by the way, can we stop jacking off and just acknowledge that Trump is bad? And this guy comes in going, just saying anti-black people stuff at that. Like,
Yeah. Too dumb to see the truth right in front of her.
oh, man.
Read the lower left one, Jackson.
Yeah. This one came out of nowhere. One of the comments reads, Remember when Obama's personal chef who moonlit as an Olympic swimmer drowned in knee-high dark water? At least that's less obvious than the guy who shot himself twice in the head with a shotgun that was too long for him to reach the trigger, stabbed himself 17 times in the back while hanging himself. Yeah, all you retarded cunts calling Trump a criminal really need to remember you are evil and on the wrong side of history. And then someone just replies, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, what the fuck is he
fuck you
talking
want
about?
to
Jerk off.
This is a porn subreddit. This reminds me of those porn comments you see around the internet where it's like it's on Pornhub and people are fucking and someone says like, "Oh my god, is that a 1966 Fender Stratocaster guitar in the background?" And then there's a whole thread of like, "Oh, I had one of those back in college. They play really great." It's like that's not what we're here for. Get back to
This
the
is really
point.
specific.
Yeah.
We do have
I've
some
seen
positive.
that. That's an actual thread I've seen. You guys haven't seen that where they're fucking
Yeah,
and one
I've seen
dude's like,
that.
"Oh my god, that's a beautiful guitar," and it like goes on and on and on.
No, I've not seen guitar comments, to be fair. But I like this Mexican standoff where they're like, oh, Obama, fucking Obama. And then the other side is like, fucking Trump. Hey, guys, we're all here to jerk off about black people being
Racism.
inferior. Can we like keep it in our pants? Yeah, let's keep it non-political, you guys. Anyway, so Jim Crow based, right? That was fun.
Who
Oh
could
my
have
God.
thought r/race play was so divisive?
Yeah, I know.
It's
So they would all
truly
be on the
it's a
same side.
testament to our country. It's a window into what's going on behind the scenes, really.
There are some positive comments about this whole idea that all Trump supporters should
May I read
deserve
them?
head. Yeah, you can read them.
D Hammer says, come choke on this big white cock.
6 points up, dude.
Yeah, this is a deleted comment. Says, God bless America and white man, baby. I was very busy girl all day with my partners and the few friends of theirs that stayed over to watch the results to conclusion. Pink heart.
So some positive comments. Also 148 comments and 130 updates on this post. So again, it is a very active subreddit.
Yeah.
That's what the kids call a ratio.
This was this made me sad because it's kind of emblematic of a lot of sad lonely women who ruin their lives like actively by posting to porn subreddits and stuff. It reads, Chinese college student, please make me regret posting this. I feel sad and lonely right now. I want to feel even worse. Like this to me,
Username.
this doesn't, I mean, I get that it's consent technically, but it also does feel like a call, like a cry for help.
The common thread we have seen in a lot of these subreddits is they are lonely people. We have lonely men in a lot of the porn subreddits. We had lonely teenagers in the Benadryl subreddit. A lot of this is people finally finding a community on the internet that might give them something, but what they do get is not good. Just really not good.
If this woman is in such is being serious and is extremely sad, extremely lonely right now, I want to feel even worse, like self-sabotaging and stuff, then like none of this is going to make her
what
feel.
are the odds it's just a fat white guy?
Yes, it's probably it could be for sure. It could be for sure, but the people in the comments, the people in the comments don't know for sure either, though. Like that, you kind of got to operate under the assumption that maybe this is a person that actively engaging in this kink is going to be harmful for them. You know what I mean?
Well, would you like to?
I don't think the
Cody
kink.
Bicock's comment.
Okay, but listen, I don't think the kink is the problem here. I think it's the fact that they're trying to find help in these communities. I don't think healthy people would come here at all if they were looking for that kind of help.
This,
you know?
I'm saying this isn't the post of someone who I feel like would positively benefit from engaging in the kink at this point in time. It doesn't seem like you want someone who's able to, again, with like the rape fantasies and stuff. If someone comes to you in a consensual relationship and is like, God, I hate my life. I feel so miserable. I just want to feel even worse right now. Like I want to self-sabotage so bad. Let's have, CNC play or whatever.
Do more bennies.
Yeah, or something like that. You don't
shut up and take
actively,
the Benadryl, yeah.
You shouldn't then like play into that and for your own benefit, like actually engage in that stuff. You should try to help them get into a more healthy mindset, and then you can explore that kink together.
Now we have symptoms of the internet, because if we look at it from the perspective of the commenters, it's I don't care, I'm here to jack off. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. You lose the humanity here. Like all they see is something that they can jerk off to.
It's almost as if, now stay with me here, this might be radical, but it's almost as if downvoted is a comment on the fact that the internet is making people less personable and more inhuman as time goes on. That's weird, right? It's strange that I would think that, but
it kind of goes hand in hand with r/race players making things inhuman. That's like what they enjoy. So she posts that, and then I'm just gonna read the comments. Cody Big Cock replies, 20 white male, shut up, you oh my god. Shut up, you slanted eye cum dumpster. I'll make sure you get treated like you deserve to. Again, this is a woman.
We have to bleep so much shit for this episode,
it's
but
fine. It's fine. Again, this is to a woman.
It is.
Anyway,
it
100%
racist.
Is. It's racist. But
the rule of thumb is, if you wouldn't say it to someone's face, then it's probably not good to say on YouTube. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, regardless, it doesn't matter. Like this guy saying it to a woman that is like sounds like on the edge, honestly. So again, like what you were saying, Andrew. It's a guy that's like, I don't care what the fuck she just said. I'm gonna come right now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna enjoy this. Another guy continues, older, attractive white man here. DM me. I can't DM you. Another one replies, I miss teaching college girls in China, which is
that's nostalgic. He's looking out to the sea and playing some music and typing that. He's feeling. He's vibing.
This Chinese college girl's about to kill herself, and he's like, "Oh, I miss teaching college girls in China."
I remember the long forgotten days of Beijing, and then some vaporwave starts playing. Yeah,
see me after class.
Another one. This Chad over here, TJ's monkey Smokey replies, "Shut up, you stupid, worthless little whore. You're only good for being a hole to fuck. Hell, probably not even good for that. Most likely have small tits and no ass. Pathetic subhuman whore."
He's telling it like it is.
Wow. It's fucking.
Now, Jackson, this next one, this seems to be a new thread. Am I right? This next page on the right here.
Yeah,
right?
This is.
Can you read that first post like it's the Prime Minister of Japan issuing a public announcement?
Well, you can. You're good at that.
Okay, so I'm not going to do an accent because that'd be, well, not great. But I want everyone at home listening to pretend this is the Prime Minister of Japan. So, white cock and Asian pussy are a perfect match made in heaven, and breeding should be encouraged. Asian women should ride white cock until they are impregnated. Asian pussy belongs to white men. Please have as much raw sex as possible. It's like very stately, right? It's like an announcement. Yeah.
It is very, very.
It is written by Efficient Daikon. What is a daikon?
Daikon radish is a food. It's a vegetable.
Yeah, and it's very popular in Japan.
Like a turnip.
So this guy's probably Japanese. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So people of Japan, just remember that. That's your advice.
That's your prime minister right there.
That's your prime minister.
Actually, I think that prime minister is now a woman. I think there was a new one.
She could have said that. Why not?
True, yeah, she could be a big fan of that.
Yeah, she could be pushing that. I mean, look at the birth rates.
Daikon.
I mean, look at the birth rates. They got to do something, you know? They have to do something.
The next comment reads, I let white boys and girls do whatever they want with me. And then
give me your wallet.
Is like actively engaging in this by saying, sounds like a good time. Wonder if you're close to me. I've got some ideas I need volunteers for, devil face. And then the person replies, K. Like, just dismiss it.
-1.
You let white boys do whatever you want, huh? Give me your wallet. Make me a snack. I'm gonna watch your TV. You didn't see that one coming, did you, idiot?
Porn. These people.
Buy me a Steam frame.
Yeah, buy
These
me a
people are
Steam frame. Fucking
These people are
bitch.
so confusing. Like the idea that they always portray themselves as chads that can fuck for hours and like make people squirt and shit, and they're older, attractive white men and stuff. It's like antithetical to the whole idea of them like lonely posting on porn subreddits. Like if you're doing that, you're inherently like a beta cuck, in my opinion. Like it's so antithetical to the image you're trying to portray yourself as.
People sure are dumb.
All right, next one. Oh yeah, so I clicked on this guy's account because I was like, what's the ideas that he needs volunteers for? I was curious if he was like talking about them elsewhere, and I went down a rabbit hole of this guy's profile being like the most unhinged shit ever. So he says, this is in a post about a girl. He says, "No, of course not. You'd be an excellent toilet as well." And then she says, "No, I don't like that. Basically, really, I don't like that. Basically, that's the implication." Yeah. She replies to that idea of her being used as a toilet, and she's like, in terms of kink stuff, I'd say this is her gently putting her foot down that, hey, I don't appreciate that kind of talk.
You can have lines, you know.
So so in terms of consent, she's basically saying, no, I don't like that. Please don't talk about that. That's what that reads. Just not that.
You should
really.
read it. So Simonova Elena says just
read it.
that. She doesn't want to be a toilet, and Joe says it's not your choice. Accept your role and enjoy it. You'll be happier being a toilet than denying yourself the freedom of pure submission to men.
Mm-hmm.
So see, like this isn't consent. This is actually
okay. It is, but Jackson, here's something I'm realizing here. I think you're also reading a little too deep into like the deep darkness of what's going on here. I think.
What do you mean? He's talking about using her as a toilet
because he's horny. He's saying any desperate horny shit he can.
I know that he's horny, believe it or not. I could tell, but I'm saying like that doesn't give you an excuse to then be like, okay, this person clearly not into the thing that I'm talking about. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to double down and make sure that she knows that I want to use her as a toilet.
Yeah, of course it's dickish, but you know, I there's a lot of horny posting going on in these subreddits, and it's making these men a little crazy. That's all.
Yeah, that's my point though. That's like it's so pervasive that it's like actually just disgusting. A lot of these people.
Yeah, definitely disgusting. I think the problem is horny men need to be eradicated from society, and then we'll all be better.
Like the post about like the post that we were talking about before, the comments we were talking about before, where it's like generic gone wild comments, like I'd eat you out for hours, making you have multiple leg shaking orgasms. Fine, whatever. Like, obviously, the woman is posted on the subreddit for attention. She's getting the attention. But then when she replies to a comment specifically about, being used as a toilet, and she's like, no, I don't want that. And then the person still doubles down and, like, role plays it out to her, directly to her about it. That's, Call me a white knight.
He doesn't care about her. He's there to jack off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I guess I just hate horny men.
I think you really hate horny men, and there's definitely a lot of points here where some of it goes too far and is fucked up. Like that dude who was posting earlier, like, well, what if I did this thing we agreed on 15 years ago? That guy's sick in the head. But like with this one, it's like the dude's clearly just horny, and it's just not letting the fantasy go. It's just horny posting. It's creepy and awful, but it's it's not as bad as that other dude.
He continues. Well, actually, I think this is a different post entirely. It's just a continuation of his clear toilet fetish. He says, well, this is to a woman again. Well, when was the last time the inside, outside, and bottom of your toilet had a good tongue cleaning? Don't forget to put soap on your tongue before scrubbing the toilet, or you have to do it twice. Those are the rules. When you finish that chore, use your personal toothbrush to scrub all the corners and edges around the bottom of your counters, baseboards, and windowsills. When you're done, the best, be sure to brush your teeth, hygiene and all. If you succeed with these tasks, come back, message and beg for more. I'll have some more things for you to occupy yourself.
This guy's got a really gross fetish. Yeah, that's yucky.
Yeah, this is like a hygiene fetish.
Yeah.
How's that hygiene? He's making her lick the underside of windowsills.
No, unhygienic. He has a degradation fetish. Yeah,
right. This is just humiliation and degradation. Like he hates women. That's it.
Clean my armpits with your tongue.
Well, he's literally telling her to lick her toilet clean. I mean,
humiliation. He posted a post, and This is always concerning. These 18-year-olds really know how to suck dick. It is concerning when they're like hyperfixate on as close to the age of consent as they can get. I know it's not like
that's a fetish I've always thought was real sketchy, where it's like jailbait, and you see on porn Reddits where it's like 18-year-olds barely legal. That one is where I'm with you guys, where I'm like, okay, we need to tone this one down. This is not great.
Guy's like 45, 44.
Yeah.
He's born in 81.
Yeah,
I get that, like,
that stuff's always not great.
Yeah, I get that, like, women in their, like their 20s and stuff obviously are always attractive to men, but like when you're intently trying to get as close to the age of consent as possible, like that's your fetish. Like you're getting
because look at the root cause. Look at the root cause. So when you look at other extreme fetishes, like race play, for example, a lot of it is going to be the taboo of racism, prejudice, and some places not approving of interracial couples and marriages. Like there's roots there. But what is it with jailbait and 18-year-old fetish stuff? What are they really getting off on? And you can definitely always tell it's the fact that they are skirting the line of them being young, getting away with it,
close to possible.
Yeah, and that's why that one I'm always just not on board with. No, thank you.
Well, if you want to get it even creepier, it says he replies to this comment or this post that says these 18-year-olds really know how to suck dick. He replies by saying, "Yeah, they're born to be used. They're raised on porn and groomed from puberty to be fuck objects." He's talking about them sexually, from puberty as well, saying groomed from puberty to be fuck objects.
Yeah.
Most are sex addicts by their teens. Again, a very weird fixation. And by the time they're adult, they only know affection and attention from men who use and abuse them, which in turn makes them want it more. So he's clearly an expert on women.
I'm gonna take an opinion on this one. It might be controversial to say, but this guy sucks.
Yeah, this guy's a monster.
He just sucks. He just sucks.
You could tell that he's done some fucked up shit too.
Yeah, no, this guy actually is a monster. Like, I don't like this guy at all.
I like how he says born to be used, raised on porn and groomed from puberty to be fuck objects, as if he's not actively commenting like an addict on all of these threads about wanting women to use toilets with their tongues and stuff. Like clearly someone has been raised on porn. Yeah, and I don't think it's the women he's talking about.
Yeah,
actively.
The first one, I was like, I'll give him benefit of the doubt. Oh, she's like, oh, I'm not into that. And he's like, well, I'm super horny, so I'm going to pretend you are. Okay, whatever. He's just being an idiot on the internet. But then these next two ones, I'm like, it's not great. It's really not great.
The irony of this guy saying these disgusting sex addict whores while he's cooming 24/7 by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Pathetic.
I hope these people at least use alt accounts, man. Like,
I hope not. I hope it like actually ties to their life at some point. This guy again comments on r/beta women scared of, this is the post, scared of the filth I crave.
Scared of the filth I crave is my favorite Cannibal Corpse song. It's a real good one.
He replies to this saying, suggesting to the woman, can also try toilet piss and scat related porn. There's hypno porn for it. There's brainwashing porn for it. And my personal fave, and the porn that broke me and pushed me past my fear, was Popper's hypno porn. I have no clue. If you know what Popper's hypno porn is, then you are a porn addict.
Poppers,
like, what the fuck is that?
No, poppers are a drug that
okay.
Yeah, he's talking about getting hypnotized while fucked up on drugs.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
You're too deep into
sorry, I'm also a porn addict. Sorry. There you go.
Yeah, you are a porn. Well, it sounds like you just put that together and you haven't actually
really am
watched it.
uncomfortable that you guys are doxing my alt Reddit account right now. Okay, I had to stand up for myself.
Don't even joke about that.
I
don't know.
I don't know exactly what they are, but I do know they're a popular club drug. Like you take them at like nightclubs and go out and shit. So
they pop you up. I know that. Anyway, get yourself a bottle or two. Watch one's like reprogrammed into a shit-eating toilet. Here we go again. And Scat Popper's hypno. Follow directions and you'll be deep in your lust for filth and beyond your own fear in no time. Now, if you excuse me, I've got a date with myself and my own filth kink. Wiki face.
Thank you for letting us know you were leaving to go shit on yourself.
Yeah, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, come on, dude.
Excuse me. Now I have to leave and go lick my toilet clean. What a disgusting freak. I hate him.
Yeah, this is
All right. Well, that was r/race play.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was short.
Yeah. People have been
Well,
saying it's been going on for too
There's
long.
a lot of
previous
toilet
weeks.
taste, to be fair.
All right. So what do we think? I want to make some changes. I've been reading comments and stuff, and I really do agree with the comments that incest isn't wrong is actually like at least A tier. It's pretty fucking bad.
I'm fine with it.
Because of a child fucking?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Why'd you say it like
what
that?
Are you acting like it's so self-understood?
No,
If
I mean it
would
sounded like.
already be in the A tier.
Well, yeah, I don't know why we went B tier. I think I always argued for A tier. I was thinking like it should
did
be an
you?
S
I
tier,
don't
but
know.
I'm fine with A tier.
I remember Jackson saying it's F tier, and he likes it.
Yeah. I'm a big user there, but no.
I remember the three of us were playing Mario Kart last night, and he said, "Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go indulge in my own kink." And then he signed off and
fuck
didn't
my
say
mom.
anything else after that. It was
I
weird.
I really do think though that there is a lot of grooming and stuff happening on incest isn't wrong, or at
You
least
can
like,
bump it up to A. I won't
Okay.
fight it.
and I'm putting it
agree.
above. I'm putting it above zero.
No.
Community.
No.
Yes.
That you
No,
two will have to fight.
Yes.
Can you
no.
merge the two? Put them in the same spot?
COVID isn't wrong. All right. All right.
Incest
So
COVID.
race play. Race play. What do we think?
I mean, the people who want it, they're kind of asking for it, right? Isn't
Yeah,
it F tier?
and
Yeah. Yeah.
And
There's
lot of
absolutely.
themselves.
There's kink elements in there, like any porn subreddit, where it's like there are people actively engaging it in a fine way. But again, there is a lot of people in there that take it way too far.
yeah, but
I'm with Maru.
ratio
I
wise,
think it's C tier. It's like penis chopping tier. You're
I
doing
would
it
put
to
it-
yourself.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
it's C
a lot of them
or-
are asking for it, and the vast majority of what's
Yeah.
going on is just generic, gone wild. Oh, I would come on your face stuff. Like, who cares?
If you
Yeah.
spread your legs and you're like, enslave me, master, you're asking for it. That's on you.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
there's some people that are taking it too far, but the majority of it just seemed like, yeah, this is my fetish. We're gonna get in there.
Yeah, agreed. And I think it's like it's probably less than penirectomy because I don't think I think people could be groomed or tricked more likely into cutting off their own penis, and there's irreversible damage to that. With
I think the
penectomy.
the timeline is far more concerning. Like the how many people are willing to do it, whatever. But if you're tricked into saying the N-word, okay, you move on, you apologize. Whereas if you're tricked to cutting your own dick off,
That's
well,
permanent. Yeah.
good luck. Yeah.
I will say again though, like there were posts in here like this one for example, which was from 2 hours ago. I didn't go too deep because it's just with a lot of these porn subreddits, it's like just so many fucking posts of just like porn basically with just porn
Wait, no
comments and
way.
stuff. I know,
Really?
crazy, right? But like from 2 hours ago when I was looking, there was someone who's like, I kind of want to kill myself and I feel sad and lonely right now, and people in there just are like, fuck you, bitch, I want to jerk off. But I still don't think that probably makes it deserve like B tier because you probably find that in a lot
Yeah.
of porn communities
The
anyway.
penis one is still worse.
I think this is
Mhm.
like a lot of the people here are just really gross though.
So let's go down. I mean, let's go down the list here. We have Benadryl, which actively hurts teenagers. We have incest, which actually hurts potential children and families. We have no COVID, which potentially hurts children, and we have the pet free, which potentially hurts animals. After that, most of the subreddits, like if you're going there saying you're sad, what do you expect? You're asking a fetish group for help with your life. Like, yeah, that sucks, but these are just mostly people looking to jack off,
Yeah, but the people, but that being horny and wanting to jack off doesn't give you an excuse to be like inhuman. I think you should still be able to
but
use
the
your
onus is not
adult
entirely
brain.
off of. No, the onus is not entirely off of them though, because people are coming into the space where they're meant to be horny and going, "I want to kill myself."
Yeah, but
You know,
okay,
it's
if I'm
like,
putting
what do you
myself in that,
expect?
if I'm putting myself in the person who's jerking off in their shoes right there, and I'm in this kink
Mhm.
community, and I see that post, I would still at least have a rational human brain where I'm like, okay, this person, I don't want to engage in this. This person's clearly like with this
Mhm.
person because this person clearly isn't in the right mind state to, and this sounds so soy beta cuck shit, but like not in the right mind state to consent to this basically. Like that this could do damage to this person. And there's a bunch of other posts where I can go goon, where it's pretty clear that, the person posting it is into this stuff and is acting explicitly in terms of consent. So why the fuck would I post on this one where it's like an actual cry to help, basically? Why would I comment on that one? And
I think this is a
engage
problem with
further in
Reddit
that?
as a whole, because aside from self-help subreddits, where should you be posting that stuff and expect a good response? What if you go to R Gaming and say, "Oh, I want to kill myself"? What do you
I'm not
expect
saying you
people to
should-
post?
I'm not saying you should. Yeah, of course. This woman should expect this to happen on a porn subreddit, but I'm still saying these people are terrible people for posting it.
See, but I get what you're saying, but I think you look at it very one-sided. I think it's a problem on both ends, where number one, yeah, there's a lack of humanity, but on the other hand, you're literally going to the jack off to racism club and asking for help. You can't totally blame them for having reprehensible behavior about it.
I can, and I do. Kyle, what do you think?
I still think the penis one is ranking way higher for me.
Over
Maybe
the
I'm
race play?
biased. Yeah, way higher.
What was the red flag one again? Oh, gang stalking. Gang stalking,
which
and
gang stalking
plushes.
was just funny, and then the plush one, there was like maybe half a post there that was anything, and the rest was just, yeah, they're fucking plushies. The end.
Look, I'm sorry.
Oh, man, I don't
penis
know.
cutting, killing animals, all of that stuff is way above, hey, I am a insert race. Please, I want to be a slave.
Yeah, I fully agree.
Yeah, but that's the concept of the subreddit. Again, we're getting more granular and talking about the actual people posting in the communities and stuff like that.
But look at what the context is.
I don't
if
think
I
this
formed
is
a club,
harmless. I don't think
but
this
Jackson,
is harmless.
listen,
This kind of stuff is
Jackson, if I
harmless.
formed a club where every weekend we smash our testicles with bricks, and someone came in and said, "I'm super depressed," then there's going to be a part of those people who go, "Okay, but this is where you smash your testicles with bricks. We're kind of doing that right now. We don't want to hear about your fucking problems."
Yeah,
You know what
say
I mean?
that. To say, like, get out of here. This isn't the place for you. Get out of here, you little rapscallion. I don't want to smash my.
But they give
balls
them
with
ammo
you.
because it says I'm a Chinese college student. Make it worse. I'm posting in race play. They have
Yeah, I don't
ammo.
know.
You're feeding the fire.
No, fucking no. It's too much. I'm not arguing.
I think there's wrong on both sides. I do think there's people who don't see the red flags and acting human, but I also think that the topic creators are asking for it because they're going into these places expecting help from It's like going on Pornhub comments and saying my wife left me. Please make me feel not lonely.
Oh man! All right, we gotta wrap up here. But I just want to. My final point is: you can ask for something and still not be like in the right state of mind to have asked for something. Like I think that's both those things are true, and I think it's on the people who are then engage with that and understand that as I do. Like I can clearly see that person has asked for something, but is not in this right state of mind to ask for the thing that they've asked for. Like I'm an adult man. I have the ability to look at that and go, I know my bone is telling me to jerk off right now, but I don't. This doesn't feel right. I guess there's a bunch of other posts here that I can go.
And at the same
jerk my little
time,
ding
what
dong
do you
off
say to the person who asks for diet advice at a McDonald's?
Don't get.
Oh, you should just eat this McDonald's meal. It's
I don't
fine. It's good for you.
Yeah, I would
You're in
say
the wrong place.
I would say that. I would say you're in the wrong place. I don't want to force feed you McDonald's.
A McDonald's employee would never say that to you.
I'm not a
'Cause they're
McDonald's
working at
employee.
McDonald's.
These aren't employees at this fucking subreddit. That's not a fair comparison.
But they're in the subreddit. They are in the culture.
They're not getting paid for it or anything. They're not being like they're able to make their own mind up.
A race play subreddit and says I'm Chinese. They're already setting the bomb off. That's it. They've already put a little pre-asterisk on the whole conversation, no matter what they say.
You're acting like I'm surprised that these comments happened. I'm not. I completely understand that it happened and why it happened and why these comments are like this. I'm just saying that like the people posting it are fucking that's fucked up. That's all I'm saying. Like it's fucked up.
Yeah,
just like it would be fucked up if a McDonald's employee force fed a person that was on the brink of death and was like, just feed me, put me out of my misery, feed me the poison quarter pounder meal, and then the McDonald's employee force feeds them. I'd be like, well, you had a choice there.
I guess. I don't know. You strike me as the guy who's reading Pornhub comments going, oh, can anyone please recommend him a really good place to get his file sharing done? Because he's asking for it. Ignore the comment. Ignore the porn.
No,
guess.
I don't know. I don't know.
It doesn't
I've said,
matter. Yeah,
I've
it's
said my
whatever.
piece. I still agree
It's-
that it's a C tier. It's probably not
Yeah.
as bad as like
Maybe
Cat
that
3.
might be what's setting me off, where I just think it's so most of this is so harmless for the most part, and then the few examples that aren't, it's like you're asking for it. Like, why are you asking a race play subreddit for help? You know, this shit's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think it's stupid to do that. But again, like
Mm-hmm.
didn't seem like that she was in the best state of mind. So people not in the best state of mind do stupid things.
But
Anyway.
I'm horny.
All right. Check us out.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us this week. Let us know what you think, what your opinion is, where race play should sit on this hierarchy of the worst online communities. And if you agree with
Bottom.
the incest being bumped up above zero COVID community, let us know. And of course, make your suggestions at the official podcast yt@gmail.com. Please do send your suggestions. And again, it doesn't have to just be Reddit communities. And if you want to join us early, ad-free, that's at official.men for a 7-day free trial. 7-day free trial to try out the service. You get all of our shows very early, like 3 or 4 days early, as well as access to our Discord, so you can, chat live with us. Kai and myself watched a movie this morning, a bad B movie,
Attack of the
With the-
Killer Donuts.
with the Discord community. So, you can do things like that if you go to official.men, 7-day free trial, join the Discord, send us suggestions at the official podcast yt@gmail.com. And of course, you get other things like Red Thread and Criminally Stupid as well over at official.men. 7-day free trial. Go check it out. Other than that, big thank you for sticking around and watching this. We appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.